Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Got a Mickey cup here this morning. It says love you, Dad, on the other side. Show that as well. Using this cup because I'm going to be talking about kids today. We're going to be talking about kids. We're going to be talking about lemonade. We're going to be talking about candy and cookies. But before I let you know that stuff, I want to remind you that starting tomorrow, Coffee with Alain is going to be at some odd times. Probably do it from an airport tomorrow and do it from an Airbnb, and I'm going to be on the East Coast, so it's probably going to be earlier than normal because of the time change and so forth. So just letting you know, I will be broadcasting live every day. That's the plan, but the times are going to be different and the locations are going to be different, and what I talk about, we'll just see. Things come up. But please join me on replays if you can't catch the lives because I went at a time that you didn't know about. The Sunday Enjoy Life Safely newsletter will still go out this week, even though I'm traveling. So make sure if you haven't signed up, sign up. Got a lot of nice feedback from last week's newsletter. It had 27 tips along with the article on staying safe in city streets. Couple other little things, had a burger in there and had some motivational things to help you be successful and enjoy life and be exceptional. So those kind of things go out in that newsletter. If you haven't signed up, be sure to do so. And last week's was really cool because it was nice to get some of the feedback I got from it. It means I'm on the right track, making them better and better to provide you some great information. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Vicki. Appreciate you showing up. You won't be able to be right on time in the next few days because I don't know exactly when I'll be broadcasting because of the travel and the different things going on there. But catch the replays if you don't catch it live. So lemonade. What do I mean by talking about lemonade? I was inspired by this because a couple weeks ago, as people remember, I was down in Arizona and I taught an active shooter response and a reflex protect defensive spray course to the Challenge Charter School. Great school down there. And the first recipe, they gave me this as a gift. It was a cookbook that all the kids and families made. The first recipe was lemonade, which inspired today's show. But I also love that CCS, Charter Challenge School, never gives up. I love that right at the beginning of the book as well. Lemonade. Stop and buy the lemonade from kids that are selling beside the street and on the street. I'm not sure about where you live, but I know here in Missoula, driving around in the summer, there are quite a few lemonade stands. And I always keep a bunch of change and some bills in the little cubby beside my seat so I can easily stop and buy a cup of lemonade, glass of lemonade. Sometimes it tastes good, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't matter. You can buy it and pour it out if you don't drink lemonade. But stop and support these kids that are out in the hot sun doing something entrepreneurial to earn some money for whatever project or thing they're saving for. Same goes with the kids that come to your house. Especially the littler the kid, more apt I am to buy more. That kid's walking around the neighborhood, knocking on doors and selling stuff, I'm going to buy. I don't care if it's Boy Scout popcorn, Girl Scout cookies, different kind of candies, different things that, I've bought throughout the years when they come to the door. Now, if they're sitting outside with their parents in front of the supermarket, I'm not always going to buy there. I sometimes do, I sometimes don't. Depends. If they're coming around the neighborhood, knocking on the door and actually working for it big time by themselves, and the kids are doing the walking and the selling, you betcha I'm going to buy. If it's those kids sitting out in the hot sun, sometimes they have shade, sometimes they don't. I've seen some kids just sitting out in that hot sun selling lemonade. You betcha I'm going to stop and buy from them. We have to support our kids that are out there doing these entrepreneurial things, trying to earn money for school this or school that or camps, or just if they're out there trying to earn money to buy a special toy or something that they want. We need to support that. It's very important to encourage and support that in those kids, because that will help them grow up and be more confident and do more things to be productive and be entrepreneurials maybe and start a business. If you remember the very first Apprentice with Donald Trump, and I know Donald Trump's a political thing. I don't care about the politics and stuff. I'm talking about the Apprentice show, which I enjoyed. The very first task on the very first season of The Apprentice, they had to do a lemonade stand out in New York City. Adults selling lemonade, I'm not going to automatically buy. But boy, when you put the kids there, that's a sure sell. I'll stop. Oops, I've missed. Turn around, drive back, and stop at lemonade stands when little kids are out there. Hope that you do the same. Take a moment to help those kids and encourage them with what they're doing. Help build their confidence so they can grow up and do even more. Dixon says, tech issues all sorted out. Hello on Facebook. Hello, Dixon. Appreciate you joining us and saying hello. If you missed the very beginning, I'm going to be at weird times the next few days because I'm heading to Philadelphia tomorrow morning. Probably do coffee with Alain from the airport in Minneapolis tomorrow with the layover. And then the next number of days, who knows what exact time, because I'll be in a different time zone and have different things scheduled, some things even in the mornings on the Philadelphia trip. So I will be broadcasting, might have to catch replays. But that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. It was really nice to get this book from Challenge Charter School. It's pretty cool, little gift. A great school. They do a lot of stuff, including taking care of their kids and teachers and staff with safety issues. That's why they've brought me down to do active shooter training. That's why they have the Reflex Protect, and I've done the Reflex Protect training with them. And it was a nice little gift. And that first page of Lemonade just sort of inspired me to talk. We need to talk about those lemonade stands. I've been stopping at them all summer. Drive around town, see one, you stop. Keep some money beside the seat, so it's always easy to, whip out a little bit of cash and give those kids, get the lemonade or the Kool-Aid or whatever they have, iced tea sometimes. Whether you drink it or not, just support those kids. That's important for their development and for their growing. And if you have kids and they want to do something like that, encourage and help them do that. Very important. That's what I got for you today. Sign up for the newsletter. Even though I'm traveling, it will go out this weekend. Coffee with Alain, different times, but I will be on. So catch a replay if you don't catch it live. And I will see you tomorrow, probably from the Minneapolis airport. Take care. Stay safe. Make it a wonderful Wednesday.